Good morning, guys. I have a few book recommendations for anybody who may be struggling with chronic migraines. So, this is the first one. It's called Brain Energy, a revolutionary breakthrough in understanding mental health, improving treatment of anxiety, depression, OCD, PTSD, and more. A lot of this is on mitochondrial functioning. A lot of the books that I read is based off of improving mitochondrial health, brain health, and nervous system regulation. So, I really loved this book. The next book is Mitochondria and the Future of Medicine, the key to understanding disease, chronic illness, aging, and life itself. So mitochondria function is actually where we're going to see how fast we age. So mitochondria are either your best friends or your worst enemies. Of course, they always want to be your best friends first, but we have to feed our bodies our essential amino and fatty acids, allow ourselves some stillness and a little bit of belief in order for them to function properly. And of course, showing them the proper light cycle. I've talked about this book before as well, Brain Maker by Dr. David Perlmutter. Again, going back to the simplicity of things, like our essential amino and fatty acids is why I'm biased to animal-based proteins. They have all of the vitamins, minerals that our bodies and specifically our cells need to function. So if you provide your body with an abundance of these minerals and nutrients, you will feel that energy back. For every action, there is equal and opposite reaction. So, if you're feeding your body the proper tools, it has the ability to work. And the reason I was thinking about migraine specifically is because someone at work asked me the other day, they were like, Rachel, what is going on when I have a constant migraine? And I was telling them, well, migraines usually are related to dehydration. A lot of people think that dehydration means to drink water. Our bodies hydrate according to our mitochondria function. Our mitochondria put out a charge that can hold our water and mineral structure within the cell. So we need our mitochondria to function. They function off of the circadian rhythm, the light cycles, and then the amino acids, like I was talking about, amino and fatty acids. But it's so important to get enough electrolytes in. The body needs electrolytes, not just specifically water. And I said, beyond that, beyond getting all of the minerals and nutrients that you need to ask yourself, what is causing this stress response? What is causing this major bouts of depletion that I'm facing? Because if my brain is crying, my brain's taking 20 to 30% of my total energy of my body per day. So if my brain is crying for something, I need to ask myself, like, what am I so stressed about? Where do I think that I need to be except for right here, right now? Is there things that I'm neglecting in my environment that I need to do? Why am I stuck in my stress response? And there's this question that I read from A Course in Miracles. Who am I? Who am I? And I always think about this too, like we're physical creatures. We have physical bodies, but we're spiritual creatures. So energy is neither created nor destroyed. We are spiritual beings. And our physical vessel holds the capacity for our spiritual nature. So if I feel like I'm in the stress response, that I'm not in the right place at the right time, like I feel like I'm in danger for whatever reasons, and this could be too, a lot of people say, I don't feel like I'm stressed, and I am hydrated. But if you have this chronic symptoms like a migraine, dry skin, whatever symptoms that may be going on, the body is saying, I am stressed. This is how our physical nature is. And this would mean that our spiritual nature doesn't feel safe. It doesn't feel sound. So developing a meditation practice has got to be the most important thing. Again, you can run, but you can't hide. You're not going to be able to outrun this stress response. I can eat all the minerals and nutrients in the world. I could get out in the sun. But if my spiritual metabolism is running rampant and won't slow down, won't stop, spiritual metabolism, respiration. If I can't slow down my breathing rate, sit still, then I'm going to be constantly facing these symptoms. We get to a point where we're going to have to sit with it. I love you, but you're going to have to go alone. Nobody is able to, you can get all the medications in the world. You can have the best conversation with somebody, but if you cannot yourself sit down, slow down, and breathe and be with yourself, then you're never going to get out of this stress response, right? your body, you're not going to sleep well at night. Every day we have the cortisol that comes up and goes down, and we have our melatonin coming up. This is why the amino and fatty acids are so important, because we're going to get in our tryptophan, our animal-based proteins. It's going to break down into serotonin, break down into melatonin, allowing us this deep night sleep. And we need this cortisol stimulation in the morning. That's our healthy circadian rhythm going in place. So getting enough rest, allowing yourself the meditation. Meditation is like sleeping while being awake, slowing down your respiratory rate intentionally. And what I do is I just take a deep breath in, very deep breath in. You're just trying to slow down your respiratory rate. Maybe set a timer on your phone for 5 minutes and say, for the next 5 minutes, I'm just going to breathe super deeply and slowly, intentionally. And then when you do that, you're showing your body, I am in a safe space. I'm in a safe environment when you slow down your breathing rate. And it's a practice. It's a practice. And I recommend you doing this first thing in the morning when we usually wake up. And we're in the stress response. When we wake up, we want to go so fast. We're speed racers. But show your body what it's like to be safe so that your biochemistry can, hop along with that cascade for the rest of the day. Protein, amino acid filled breakfast. Show your body what it's like to be in this cascade. Sunlight. Show your body what it's like to be in this cascade. And like, your body loves you, your cells love you so much, your immune system loves you. It's always there for you, waiting for you to come back home. Your home is your stillness, how safe you feel in the body. And we want to turn all those growth factors off at night. What happens when we get out of this circadian rhythm and we're not having this cortisol stimulation at night and the melatonin in the morning? We are having these growth factors turned on at night, and this is not what we want. If a tumor, any type of thing, needs all these things that could grow inside the body, they need a signal for growth. Melatonin is our shut off signal. So if we need these off factors to come on in a daily rhythm, right? On factors in the morning, off factors at night. And what happens if we see these, like diabetes, Alzheimer's, dementia, we see this like flip-flop in the circadian rhythm. So we're having these on factors at night, like a blue light signal, on at night, grow. If I'm a tumor, I want this constant growth factor, right? I don't want melatonin coming on at night, so that's going to shut down my party. I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to take over the environment, create my own veins and arteries, everything. So I want to get back in this rhythm. The best way to get back in the rhythm is to show your body the natural light at any point in time of the day. And then those amino and fatty acids, which are code for light. And then again, check out these books. These books have been lifesavers for me throughout these last few years. I loved all of these books, really. And this brain energy one is phenomenal. It's a less well-known book that I've found, but if you're interested in learning about mitochondria and mental health disorders, it's great to check out. So I'm going to leave this here. May you always be blessed with the clarity to know what is and what isn't meant for you. Your immune system, I believe, is our intuition, constantly guiding us forward, showing us what's meant for us and what's not meant for us. Our body is so intelligent. If something is not meant for you, your body will tighten and tense before it. If you get invited to go to something and your body feels tight and tense and it's screaming no, it's your intuition. When you feel a full yes, that's also your intuition. So, keep feeding yourself, keep practicing your meditations, just slow down the breath. Breath by James Nestor. That book is so great. If I had it, I would show it. I lent it to somebody and have not gotten it back. Kiss it goodbye. But Breath by James Nestor, he goes with, how potent is it for you to just slow down your breath for 2 to 5 minutes? You're incredible. You're a biochemist, born a biochemist. So I'll leave this here. You can like, share, and subscribe. But as always, I do wish you the best of luck.